What if I told you that the first 4 minutes of your day could completely transform your entire financial reality? And trust me when I say, I know you're probably sitting there saying, well, that sounds impossible, but it's actually true. And I know this because I've been working with people who use this specific 4-minute morning ritual, and the results are honestly mind-blowing. Lots of different results happening very, very quickly. So what do you have to lose? 4 minutes, try it for yourself. There's a specific window of time right when you wake up where your brain is in what scientists call a hypnagogic state. Your conscious mind isn't fully online yet, but your subconscious mind is actually incredibly receptive during this state. It's kind of like having direct access to the control panel of your entire reality, and you have that little window of time. So if you know exactly what to do during that 4-minute hypnagogic state, you can literally program your day and your life for abundance. And most people actually waste this precious 4-minute period of this window scrolling through their phones or rushing into their day. But if you can use those 4 minutes to actually start to magnetize what you want, it's incredibly powerful. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that today. Again, 4 minutes, what could you possibly have to lose? And this isn't some complicated meditation or visualization that takes forever to learn or is confusing or anything like that. It's simple, it's 4 minutes, you do one thing per minute, and anyone can do it starting tomorrow morning. And the great news is that you'll start seeing evidence that it's working probably the first day or the first couple days. So let's get into it. But really quickly, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. Here on my channel, I make manifestation make sense without all of the unnecessary confusion. And I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And if you are ready to use this 4-minute practice, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below so that I know how many of you are trying this out. Now, let me tell you how I discovered this ritual. For a while, I was actually studying morning routines of highly successful people. Billionaires, entrepreneurs, celebrities who seem to attract abundance effortlessly. I became curious and intrigued. And I actually noticed something interesting. Almost all of them had some kind of practice, specifically morning ones, but it's not the typical ones that you'd expect. It's not always about the workout or drinking green juice or checking emails or not even making your bed, although that's something that I have to do every single day. Are you team make your bed or no make your bed? Let me know. But it was about what they did in those first few moments of consciousness when they woke up. That hypnagogic state. That's when I started researching kind of the neuroscience behind that transition from sleep to waking, because it's such an interesting period. And what I found was fascinating. Because when you wake up, your brain is actually still producing theta waves, the same brain waves associated with deep meditation and heightened creativity. That analytical mind hasn't quite kicked in yet, so your subconscious is wide open to new programming. It's like your brain is in this beautiful state of pure potential, ready to be shaped by whatever you feed to it, whatever your focus is on first. But like I said, most people, probably all of us, are guilty of this at some point. We waste this time by checking their phone or thinking about the problems of the day or the things coming up. So intentionally start to use this time of day to program abundance for your entire day. That's exactly what this 4-minute ritual does. Your phone will still be there in 4 minutes. This actually takes advantage of your brain's natural receptivity to install new abundance programming that influences basically everything you notice, think, and do, and how you behave for the rest of the day. It might not feel important, but it is. And when you start to use this consistently, you will quite literally become a magnet for money, opportunities, and so many good things coming your way. And here's why it works so powerfully. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. Your logical mind understands, but not your subconscious. So when you program abundance thoughts and feelings first thing in the morning, your subconscious mind accepts them as a reality. It doesn't question it. And then throughout the day, your subconscious actually works to make that programming true. It's gonna pull your focus towards that, directing your attention to opportunities you might have missed, or inspiring you to take actions that lead to abundance, attracting people and situations and everything that's going to align with this new abundance programming. It's like having a personal assistant working 24/7 to give you exactly what you want. And all you have to do is give it the right instructions for 4 minutes each morning. Worth it? I say yes. Now, let me break down this 4-minute morning abundance ritual step by step. And again, it's really, really easy. The ritual is divided into 4 1-minute segments, each designed to activate a different aspect of abundance for you. So here is exactly what you're going to do. Minute number 1 is your abundance awakening. The moment you wake up, before you even open your eyes fully, you are going to repeat to yourself in your mind. Don't repeat this out loud. It's going to be in your mind. It's internal. This is what you're going to repeat. Overflowing abundance is standard for me. Overflowing abundance is standard for me. Overflowing abundance is standard for me. So you're going to feel the truth of this statement in your body. Don't just think it, feel it. And my favorite way to feel it is to feel it with an obvious certainty. Kind of like how I was just saying it. This first minute is about setting your energetic frequency for the day. You are literally tuning yourself into the vibration of abundance before your logical mind can even get in the way with the doubt and worry and stress of the day. So that's minute number 1. Minute number 2 is the gratitude magnetism. So while you're still laying in bed, I want you to bring to mind 3 things that you are genuinely grateful for that relate to abundance in your life. And these don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for your cozy bed, that feeling of support. Maybe you're grateful for the hot coffee that somebody just brewed for you, or the roof of your head, or the money in your bank account. Just pick 3. They don't have to make sense to anybody. You're not getting graded on this. Just feel grateful and feel that appreciation in your body, because gratitude is actually one of the highest vibration emotions. And when you start your day from this place, you become a magnet for more things to be grateful for. And again, don't just think about things you're grateful for, feel it. Let the emotion of gratitude just fill and take you over. This minute is about activating your abundance through the power of gratitude and appreciation. And as tacky as it sounds, I want you to see today as an actual gift. Imagine today it was like someone gave you a second chance of life. Feel that gratitude. Not everyone gets the opportunity to wake up every single day. Be grateful for that. And minute number 3 is your abundance visualization. Guess what? With your eyes still closed, you haven't gone out of bed yet, anything. This is so nice and relaxing and easy. I want you to visualize your ideal abundant day unfolding. And do this in whatever way works best for you. I'm very aware that not everyone can just close their eyes and see pictures or images the way other people can. So explore using your senses. For example, if I were to ask you about the experience of eating ice cream, your mind's not blank. It's not that you can't visualize eating ice cream. Something kicks on for you. What kicks on for you? And use that as your way in. So you're gonna see yourself moving through your day with ease and confidence. Imagine money flowing to you in unexpected ways. Maybe you receive a surprise payment, or you get the answer you've been waiting for, or you discover something exciting or new. See yourself making decisions from abundance rather than scarcity. Visualize something exciting happening, or people being generous with you, or opportunities appearing at the perfect time. Just get a sense of how it feels to move through the day ahead, knowing that abundance is just your natural state. It's just standard for you. Make it as real and detailed as possible for yourself. Your subconscious actually reacts to creating that experience. So the more you can really tap into it, the more powerful this becomes. And now we have made it into our final minute. Minute number 4 is the abundance affirmation and action. So for this final moment, you're going to speak your abundance into existence and set an intention for action. And this can actually be done in one of 2 ways. So option 1 is if you have the daily dose or the new abundance deck, you are going to just use that. You're going to choose a card from one of those for your day. And if you have no idea what I'm referring to, I'm gonna go ahead and I will link them both down below. But the daily dose and the abundance deck actually work to rewire your mind in just minutes per day. It's truly one of the most transformational things that you could possibly use. So be sure to check it out for yourself. You can read through kind of how it works, all of the reviews. But if you don't have the daily dose or the abundance deck, here's exactly what you're going to do. For minute number 4, you're going to sit up in bed and you are going to anchor into an affirmation for the day. Something that really resonates with your goal for that day. If you're maybe nervous about a situation for that day, make it something like, everything is always working out in my favor. Everything is always working out in my favor. Or maybe if you want a specific outcome you need to happen that day, something like, I don't know how or when, but I know that it will happen. Or if you just want to keep it a little more general, leaving room for magic, one of my favorites is my expectations are always exceeded. I love to anchor into that one. And for this last minute, you can keep repeating it to yourself over and over again while connecting to it and feeling those words you're saying, or you can just say it once and then live in that experience for 1 minute, anchoring into it as your truth for the entire day. So no matter what life throws your way, that's not true because everything always works out in the best possible way. Or my expectations are always exceeded. Do you see what I'm saying? That is your new truth for the day. So here is what makes it so powerful. First, you're doing it at the optimal brain state for subconscious programming. And second, you're engaging multiple senses and emotions and feelings, which makes the programming so much more effective. And third, you're ending it with a commitment to action, which bridges the gap between intention and manifestation. And you're doing this consistently, which compounds the effect over time. This works best if you do this each day, because your subconscious mind learns through repetition. So if you're kind of doing it here and there, you're not going to get that kind of strong result you're looking for. So I highly recommend setting your alarm maybe 4 minutes earlier than usual so that you have time to do this 4-minute practice without rushing. The key is to make this ritual non-negotiable, just like how you always brush your teeth every day. Just do this for 4 minutes every day when you first wake up. And here is a special little bonus if you want to kind of amplify the effects of this. So throughout the day, whenever you notice abundance, whether it's finding a penny on the ground, or maybe getting an unexpected discount, or receiving unexpected help, I want you to pause and say, thank you, more. Thank you, more. Thank you, more. This reinforces the programming from your morning ritual, and it trains your brain to start to notice abundance everywhere. The more you acknowledge abundance when it appears, the more your subconscious will create opportunities for you to experience more of it. It's kind of like a positive feedback loop that just gets stronger and stronger over time. And remember, whatever you focus on expands. So when you're constantly focusing on abundance, abundance becomes your dominant reality. And I want to be clear about something important. This ritual isn't about saying this and then sitting back and waiting for abundance to fall into your lap. It requires your participation. This requires you to program yourself to recognize and act on abundance opportunities that show up and are available to you. Most people miss these opportunities because they're focused on lack and worry and limitation. But when you start each day with abundance programming, you start to become really intuitive and sensitive to abundance possibilities. You'll start finding yourself at the right place at the right time more and more often, or starting to have conversations that lead to opportunities, or ideas that generate income, or connections that open doors. And most importantly, you'll feel confident on taking action on these opportunities because your subconscious mind believes abundance is just standard for you. It's your natural state. And honestly, that's the real magic of this 4-minute morning ritual. It doesn't just attract abundance to you. It transforms you into someone who naturally creates and receives abundance. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Again, the Daily Dose and the Abundance Deck are going to be linked down below, and if you want to find out more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com, and if you want to connect, you can find me over on Instagram and TikTok and Threads at mkmagicmindset, and I will see you in the next one.